Hey friends, it's Amy Dab, the Keto Queen, and my handsome, very super sweet husband who's helping me with the dishes. How are you guys doing? I finished cooking last night, and me and my daughter started watching The Bachelor, and I forgot to start the dishes, so my husband's going to help me out. All right, guys, we're making a really easy dinner. First time, I'm making both things for tonight. We're making a cream spinach with Gouda cheese. And I'm also doing a mustard cream sauce over chicken. So I've got my oven turned on 350. And I found this recipe that sounded so delicious and easy. And then I got home to grab my ingredients together and realized I'm going to have to cut this recipe in thirds. I thought I had a whole pound of spinach, but I had 5 ounces. So it only takes a couple of ingredients. Again, this is the first time I've cooked it, but it sounds so good that I cannot imagine it tasting bad. I will let you guys know what the recipe is when I fix my plate tonight and let you know if it's any good once I get it finished. So the first thing I'm doing is going ahead and getting my spinach ready because I'm going to use the option of also putting this in the oven to melt the cheese and the good stuff that's going on top of it. So I have some spinach. Let's see. I think it's probably going to be probably too big, but we're going to use this anyway. I took some fresh spinach and just put it in my pan, covered the pan up, and I'm just wilting it. As soon as it gets good and wilted, it's almost there. We're gonna add some cream cheese. So I'm gonna tell you what the actual recipe calls for, and then you're gonna see me add less ingredient because I have less spinach. So you want a pound of spinach and a block of softened cream cheese. Okay, so after this wilts just a couple more minutes, I've got it on low heat. I'm going to put my top back on it so it'll continue wilting. We're going to add our cream cheese. So I see some friends. Hey, Alicia and Polly, Patty, Lori, Mary. Hey, Kathy. How are you guys doing? I hope you've had a great day. It's Tuesday. And I'm curious what you guys are doing for dinner tonight. So we're making something brand new I've never cooked before, but I'm super excited. And the way I normally provide meals during the week is I have favorites that we rotate. So at least 2 or 3 meals every week are things we've had before that we really enjoyed or is a favorite. Okay, and then I try to incorporate some new things within the week. That way your whole week is not all new and possibly not great. So I always put favorites on our list and then incorporate new things. So this week, we're definitely trying several new things. We did that was last week. We did the mac and cheese and that was delicious. But this week, I can't remember what we cooked already. Oh, we did the new casserole last night, the new breakfast casserole. It was super delicious. Sunday, we didn't make anything new, did we, Ricky? I don't think we did. My son came over. I think we had pork steak and cabbage and Brussels sprouts. Ooh, I hadn't had those in a long time. That was one of our favorites. So Sunday was a favorite night. Last night we tried something new. Tonight we're trying something new. And we're also doing some our favorite pork chops later in the week with some roasted broccoli. So I just incorporate new and favorite things. So what are you guys doing for dinner tonight? Hey, Jason Watson, how are you? I see Janet. Mary's doing tuna, and she had some dental work done. So, yeah, tuna is probably the best thing for you. Hey, Adam, how are you? So, we're wilting our spinach, and I did not get enough. You want a whole pound if you're feeding more than 2 people. Me and my husband will devour this. I hope it's just as good as the recipe says. So, I'm going to wilt it just a couple more minutes. I see a couple of big pieces in there. Now, if you're like me, you might want to cut off your stems. People are really picky about the stems on their spinach. I just threw it in there because I only had 5 ounces when I thought I had a whole pound. Wendy's doing homemade pizza. Woo, that sounds delicious. We love pizza at my house. Love pizza. I used to make the Keto Dad's pizza crust all the time, but for whatever reason, I lost my thumb for it, and I never could either get it too crunchy or too soggy, so I kind of moved from that onto something else. I love pizza. Love keto pizza. All right, this is looking great. So I'm going to go ahead now and add my cream cheese. So for you're going to use a whole pound of spinach and a block of cream cheese. So we're adding the cream cheese now. And we've got this on low heat, even though my skillet is really sizzling. This is new stove. It's really difficult. All right, so we're just mixing our cream cheese. And then we're also going to add some onion powder or minced onion. Let's see. I'm going to do about a 1/4 teaspoon of minced onion. You're actually going to do, you know what? I forgot to open this darn thing. You're going to use a whole tablespoon of minced onion with your pound of spinach and a block of cream cheese. Can't believe I forgot to open this. I forgot I had to buy new minced onion this weekend. All right, so I'm adding my minced onion And then we're gonna add some garlic powder. You're gonna do a whole teaspoon. All right, and then we're gonna do salt and pepper, of course, to taste. This is our cream spinach. We're fixing to move on to that mustard sauce. You're gonna see how super easy it is. All right, salt and pepper to taste. I'm gonna do a little bit more salt. And then we're just gonna mix this together. So let me show you what it looks like now. Right now it's just mixing. We're cooking that cream cheese and mixing it together. I'm gonna take it off the eye because it's already very hot. This is like way too big for this, so I'm taking this and putting it up. I'm actually gonna use my little ramekin for my mug cakes. And me and Ricky are gonna share this. Just mixing this up, it looks delicious. Now we're gonna put in some Gouda cheese. Now, this is cream spinach with Gouda cheese. I love Gouda cheese. I don't know about you guys. So let me get my cheese grater out. You wanna use about 6 ounces of Gouda cheese in your full pound of spinach. Because I don't have a full pound, I'm just gonna do a little bit. Who loves Gouda cheese? If you love Gouda cheese, give me some hearts. We love Gouda cheese. It's so delicious. On grilled cheese, amazing. On burgers, awesome. Any kind of casseroles, we love Gouda cheese. All right, so I'm just doing a few sprigs of it. Sprigs of cheese, have you ever heard that? All right, we'll mix that in. It looks and smells fantastic. All right, I've got the oven on 300. Now you're gonna have much more than this when you use the full recipe. And I'm gonna post it later after I taste this. All right, I'm gonna move this over into my little ramekin. This is not gonna be very much for me and Ricky to share, but thankfully I've got some leftover Brussels sprouts too, so we might have to share this and some Brussels sprouts. All right, it actually is more than it looks. It looks yummy. Oh my gosh, I get so excited about trying new things, y'all. I don't know if you can tell. All right, so this is my ramekin of the cream spinach with Gouda cheese. Now I'm going to take a little bit of extra Gouda cheese. Yes, I can lick my fingers. This is for my food. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit more cheese on top. Maybe. Or all over the kitchen floor. Just a little bit, because I only got a little small amount here. That means all of this is for me later. Maybe tomorrow for lunch. Hey Jack, how are you? I see Tiffany jumped on, Chris. I see another Patty jumping on. So we're just gonna put a little bit of Gouda cheese on top. And the last thing we're gonna put on this before we stick in the oven is bacon. Bacon is always awesome. So we're just gonna crumble up some bacon that I already cooked. And there's extra bacon too, because I thought there was a lot more spinach. Y'all know spinach really kind of cooks down, right? So if you want to follow the full recipe, I highly recommend it. I wish I did so I could have some leftovers for tomorrow. So if this is delicious, I will definitely be telling you about it and getting me some more very soon. All right, so we're just putting a little bit of bacon on top. My husband's gonna love this. We love Gouda, we love bacon. If you love Gouda, give me some hearts. Love Gouda cheese. I also love Havarti cheese. I love any kind of Italian cheese. All right, so a little bit of bacon, a little bit of cheese. We're gonna stick this in the oven in just a second. It really needs to cook about 20 minutes. Since there's so little, it's not gonna take that long. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And we're gonna move on to the mustard sauce. So this is gonna be exciting and again, something new. Let me throw this out of my way. So for the mustard sauce, we're gonna cook this up and pour it over chicken. Let me put Haley's cabbage. So we had some leftover cabbage from Friday. So I just added it to my baking sheet. We're gonna put a little bit more olive oil on it. Actually avocado oil, so it doesn't burn. We're gonna stick this in the oven just to warm it up for Haley. That's what she wants for her side dish. Whew. And then what we're doing for this mustard cream sauce is we're making it to pour over chicken. You guys know I like chicken strips because chicken strips cook really quick. So I've got some chicken strips seasoned with salt, pepper, and oregano over in my air fryer, cooking up right now. And I'm gonna stick it into my warmer while this cooks. This is gonna be so fast and easy, guys. I'm so excited because we seriously are already almost done. Fast, easy dinner. All right, so the chicken will be done in about 10 minutes, which is perfect timing for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these things up. For this recipe, you only need a few things. We're gonna start off with some chicken bone broth or chicken broth. Let me get me a little skillet. wash last night. I guess I'll use this skillet. Actually, I'm going to use this skillet. I'm going to use this skillet. Now we're going to start off with some bone broth, and we're going to do this on medium heat. So we want a really hot skillet. And we're going to do a 1/4 cup of bone broth. And it's chicken stock. So chicken stock or chicken bone broth, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're going to start off with a 1/4 cup. Now just turn this skillet up so it'll cook fast. I'm going to get my whisk out because we're going to need a whisk. I'm so excited we have cheese and bacon left. Hey Barbara, how are you? Hey Beth, what are you guys doing for dinner tonight as you're watching? Let me know what you're doing. We're making some new, easy, delicious meals. Adam's doing spinach, pepperoni, and bacon wraps. That sounds freaking awesome. I hope you guys have had a great day. If my videos are any help to you at all, if you see things that are easy to cook, share these videos, please, so we can reach more people keto. I'm here to answer any questions as we're cooking tonight. That's why I do these live. Otherwise, I could just take pictures and post recipes, but I want to be able to answer any questions you might have about keto, about low-carb living, about getting started. Any questions you have, put them in the comments. It could be questions I get every single day. I don't care. Just put them in the comments. That way more people can learn. So I've got a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. We're going to add a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And I mean, I had just 1/2 cup. I got some more in the refrigerator if I need it. All right. And then we're going to use some honey Dijon, guys. I love honey Dijon. Y'all love honey Dijon? It's very, very good. The honey Dijon has 1 carb in a teaspoon. We're actually going to add 2 tablespoons to this. All right. 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of oregano. You can use tarragon or oregano. We're going to use oregano because that's what I've got at the house. I don't even know what the other stuff is. I don't know about y'all, but I do not know. And that's it. So we're just going to whisk this together, and it says to simmer for 2 minutes, and your mustard cream sauce is done and ready for dinner. So who loves easy recipes? If you love easy recipes, share this video. Give me some hearts. I mean, I don't like to cook anything that takes a lot of time. Every once in a while, I'll do something super nice for my family and cook something that they absolutely love that takes me forever. Like, I hate to say this because I know everybody loves it and I love to eat it. I just hate to fix it, and that is the broccoli salad. I love it, but we have to cut up so much stuff. Like, you got to cut up all the broccoli, you got to cut up all the cheese, you got to cut up all the bacon. It just takes so long. It's intricate. So, you know, when I cook stuff like that, my family's always excited because I'm cooking something they love. But I generally will only cook stuff that I can get done in 20 minutes. If I can't get it done in 20 minutes, I'm really not interested. So tonight, we've got our chicken strips over in the air fryer cooking without me having to do anything. We just salt peppered them, put a little bit of oregano on them. We've got our spinach that took, what, 3 minutes? I mean, that fast to put together. We've got that over in the oven. It's going to be cooking for about 20 minutes to get that cheese really good and melted, but it's already cooked. It's ready now. You didn't have to put it in the oven. And then this cream sauce, we have to simmer for 2 minutes. I mean, super fast, easy dinner, right? That's what I love to cook on a daily basis. It's going to taste delicious. My whole family's going to enjoy it. I'm going to be in and out of the kitchen within 30 minutes or less, especially tonight, and everybody's going to be full and satisfied. So you can do keto and spend lots of money and spend lots of time in the kitchen, food prepping, and cooking up stuff new all the time. Or you can keep it simple with ingredients that have, or with meals that have 6 or less ingredients. Most of the time it's 5 or less for me. And things that you can cook and be done with in 20 to 30 minutes. That's the only way I do it. But I do have a lot of people that will send me messages and says, keto is so expensive, how can I do it cheaper? And I'm like, no, it really is not. It's just all about what you want to eat. You don't have to eat steak every night for keto. A lot of people say, well, you got to have tons of steak and you have to have salmon. No, that's not true. I mean, if you love steak like I do, you can eat it every night if you can afford it. I can't, but I love it. That's what I always have on date night, most every night. But you don't have to cook expensive food. I buy chicken strips because it's cheaper and it's faster to cook, and I just do that. That's how I like it. Patricia says she likes to do quick meal prepping. That's what I'm saying. Quick and easy out of the kitchen. All right, so this is not tons of sauce. And I know my daughter's gonna want a lot of this, so I may go ahead and I think I'm gonna double my recipe real quick. So I'm gonna do a fourth cup of chicken broth. I do have some more heavy cream, so I'm fixing to get it. We did a fourth cup of chicken broth. I think if I can get it open. We're gonna add a half a cup of heavy cream. I'm telling you, I'm just making a mess. Lord mercy. My husband's gonna kill me. I don't know why I'm making such a mess these days. All right, another half cup of heavy cream. We're simmering this until it gets as thick as you need it or like it. All right, we're gonna do 2 more tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and thankfully I have 2 teaspoons left since I just did that without even looking. 1. I mean, barely. Gotta put this on my grocery list. We use honey Dijon. All right, and then another teaspoon of oregano. All right, we're gonna whisk those ingredients together, and this looks so pretty. I'm gonna show it to you guys because you can't even see my skillet. I'm over just mixing away. Now I can't even see it. It is such a pretty sauce, so it's gonna be really pretty on our plate, and it's gonna make everybody's eyes sparkle when they see it for dinner. And that's always my goal, is to make people sit at the table and say, add this to the favorites. Now my husband, he'll tell me often that he's tired of eating chicken, but chicken is a cheaper meal. It's easy to cook. You can flavor it a million different ways. He loves ground beef, but I mean, there's only so much you can do with ground beef. We eat the mess out of pork chops because we do love pork at our house. But chicken is a good staple, so I love chicken. But tonight it was funny, on my way home, he asked what we were cooking. He was on his phone calling me, asked me what I was cooking, and I said chicken. And he said, let me push mute real quick. He's such a jokester. All right, so we're just simmering this sauce until it gets as thick as we want it. So we can turn it up a little bit. Right now it's on a good simmer if I just leave it alone. But you'll see it starting to boil there. So you can simmer it down to the thickness you want. You always can add some thickener. I just hate the texture of it, so I usually don't. Look at this daggone mess, y'all. I'm telling you, I cannot make my kitchen just quit getting messy while I'm cooking. I don't know what's going on with me. Usually my husband's behind me cleaning up, and I'm not a cleaner, so if he ain't in here, it's just gonna get dirtier and dirtier. All right, let's check out this spinach real quick. I'm really curious what it looks like in the oven. Oh yes. Look how good that looks. That cheese is starting to melt. It's already ready. We can take it out and eat it right now, but I really want to get the gooey. There's Haley's cabbage warming up. It looks yummy, y'all. All right, my chicken is over here in the air fryer, just cooking away all by itself. So I don't want to pull it out, but I'll show it to you. Don't be judging my air fryer. I got to clean it this weekend. I usually clean it really good thorough about once a week. But I use it all the time, so mine stays dirty. It is what it is. All right, look at this sauce. It's looking so good. It's starting to thicken up. I'm just going to keep on going because I want it thicker. It's heavy cream, so it thickens up, of course, as you cook it. All right, guys, I don't have any questions coming through. Do y'all have any questions for me? If you don't, I'm going to get off here, finish cleaning up or start cleaning up while my husband enjoys TV for a little bit. He didn't get a break for the last 2 days at work, so I know he's tired. But he definitely has fallen down in the job home. He's doing a great job at work, but here he is not. He ain't here helping me right now. He ain't cleaned up down. So I'm gonna let him rest. I'm gonna start cleaning it myself. Hey, Wendy. All right, guys. If you don't have any questions, I'm gonna get off here. If I can help you in any way, please send me a message. If you have any questions for me tonight, go ahead and put them in the comments below. But I'm here to help you anytime you need any help. And I look forward to hearing from you. So, guys, have an awesome night. Bye.